Can you make a good roller coaster if you only have 100 meters of track you can use? And I can already tell you 100 meters sounds a lot. Believe me, it is not. So I'm just going to be using probably the multi-launch coaster. So what we're going to be doing is some sort of probably a boomerang roller coaster. And of course then you don't have to complete the whole track. You don't have to make breaks and all that other stuff. So we're probably just going to start with like a small booster that's something like this does. And then instead of continuing there, we're first going to build also on the other side with probably just one booster. And then I guess this is just going to go up. And then we're, I guess, just going to keep it like this. There we go. And if I need more track or if it just doesn't make this, I can always make that a little bit smaller so we have more track to use. And okay, so now we have the start. How much track have I already used now? Okay, so if we go to the statistics, we can scroll down and track length is currently on 16 meters. So that means we still have quite a lot, but already we have not that much of track. We literally only have like the lounge if you think about it for the coaster actually. So what am I now going to be doing? Probably an inversion, but should we do like some very weird moment where you like just a little bit stay upside down? I think like the new Vekoma coasters are doing this. So let's rotate this track is all the way down and I guess just angle that there. Let's try to rotate it as much as possible. That also down, and that does look pretty decent, not gonna lie. And then why did I start talking so weird there? What was I saying? Okay. No, and then we're of course going to also add some of the hardline in this piece like that. There we go. And I don't know, this is probably just going to go up a little bit. Alright, so now we have this. I am even more scared to look at how much track we've already used. We are on 65 meters. Okay, so that means we're already over halfway, and well, we only have this. So it's probably going to be a turn into the top hat, and that's it. So I guess instead of this piece, I'm probably just going to continue rotating it. So it's actually just going to bank like this, which is going to be hopefully looking pretty cool. And then I guess we're just going to rotate this. I don't know where this is going, since there is a small problem that we have here, is that there's also of course this spike here. And I don't know how this is going to go if I do this, but so if I make this go up like this, does this work? And then the last part is just going to be upside down like that. How long is the coaster now? Okay, so we're on 94 meters, which is pretty much all we can do, but it does still mean we have 6-ish, yeah, like more meters to actually build the roller coaster. I might just make this piece bigger and then I guess oh my, no, I did not want to do that timer. Maybe it does now. I feel like it should go upside down, right? Like just straight up 180 degrees and then just rotate a bit down. This is definitely a weird ending to the roller coaster. I can definitely agree. So why is the length now saying 190 meters? Wait, what? Wait a second. Does it like count back and forth? Aha, I see what it's doing. Okay, so the track length means it does back and forth. So what I'm going to be doing is just give it just not enough speed to make the whole track. We know the end part here is around 10-15 meters if I'm correct. So if I now just try and make it not, or just let it explode. Why is the track length now 600? How have I managed it to make it 600? What is this game doing? Okay, what if I just make it go too quick? Now it says track length, guys, is actually 100 meters exactly. But I think that does not include this back piece. So what I probably will have to do is make this shorter. So it does like this. And then also probably the top piece here, since I don't think it needs to be that big then. Okay, so currently it now says 95 meters, which, well, still is too much if I say. We still need to somehow remove 5 meters somewhere. How? This is already an extremely short roller coaster. I do really like it, but does that mean I just have to remove this last piece? What I can do is just to strip this down. I don't need that. And then I guess I can already just make this a bit longer and try to invert that. So what if I do something like that? And now look at the statistics. Now it says 91 meters. Okay, well, let's just say this part here is 9 meters, since I did short it out quite a bit. Let me actually look if this is smooth, since it does look a bit rough. Okay, so we first have this little lounge going upside down. I do like this, how you stay really long upside down. And then we go up, and that did have some weird, yeah, because it goes up like that. I am going to change this up a little bit so it's maybe a bit smoother.
One eternity later.
Okay, that does look better already. Alright, let's see the statistics. It's exactly 90 meters, and we said of course the back piece here is 10 meters probably. I do not exactly know, but I suspect it. What I'm going to be doing is now very boring, so I'm going to skip that. I'm going to completely do the operation, so it goes fourth, it doesn't make that. Then it goes backwards, gets all the way up the spike, and then it goes through the looping, and then it goes back, of course, and breaks down. So I will be back once we've done that, and then of course we will still be actually theming this whole roller coaster for once, since I do feel like I need to do that.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so I'm actually like 20 minutes further, since this was extremely difficult to actually get right. I can show you how much room there is left. There's basically none there. As you can see, like the wheels just touch the end of the track. Then this just barely actually makes it. So I have to change some of the friction of the stuff. But if you look at this, the wheel front wheel actually come loose. That's how much it's on the limit. And then it making back, you definitely get some airtime. Or just literally just not even airtime. It's literally just hang time. You're just literally just hanging, and then it breaks and does not really get up that spike anymore, and then into the station. Okay, so now we have this roller coaster, and it's looking not the best. So what I'm going to be doing is actually probably custom supporting this, making a station and all that other stuff. So let's just get straight into that. Okay, so I've made just a very small support. Of course, we now have to copy and paste. So what we can do is, of course, just select all of this, and we have actually just this, and I can group this, and ta-da, we have support. You know how easy it now is. It feels almost like cheating, but yeah, I now just have a footer like this, and we can just paste that all down everywhere. So now that we have this, which I'm going to be placing in a little bit, I first want to actually have a look at the station. Since we have a small problem here, we don't have that much room, since there's also a track here, as you can see. So the roof might be an issue. So I'm probably just going to start with something simple that just connects it like right there. And then this, of course, goes all the way over the whole station. And then on the other side will, of course, be the exact same. Let's fill that in, and there we go. This is now the station. Looking concrete, cube. Yep. So I'm probably going for just some very generic theme. Nothing incredibly original or anything. I guess just generic is the new. What? And maybe what I can do is make one side higher than the other. Like, I don't think I can make it higher than this. Otherwise, you're going to have, of course, the coaster going through the roof. And we do not want that. So we're probably going to have like a slanted roof going down. Which means this one needs to be just a bit higher. I feel like this works. That seems to work. Let's copy that over there. Okay, now for the roof. That's going to be an interesting one. I might have to just eye it and just say, hey man, this looks good enough. Okay, so if I fill this in, as you can see, it barely touches the roof, so I can indeed not make it that much higher. But I feel like this roof is a bit boring, not gonna lie. So I'm apparently deleting the whole roof. So I'm probably going to keep this one here, since on the side. And then I'm also going to sort of keep this edge around it. What if we add in the middle like a glass roof, so you can actually, when you're standing here, you see the actual coaster going over there. That can be really cool. And then for a roof, probably just some wooden planks, something like that. That actually does not look too bad. And if we then place it one here and then also one on the other side, there we go. Oh, that's really cool. I like this. And you can actually see still the coaster. Okay, just because I have more room on this side than on the other, I am probably going to make the actual station on this side. So I'm going to make a staircase going down here, and then on the other side, staircase going down this way. Well, did I say a staircase? I'm probably just going to make it a ramp. Let's connect that, and there we go. That's just the, I guess, just entrance into here. And then we're going to build some simple gates. And then from the other side, I'm going to get this block right here, and then just angle it the same and make it go all the way down. And that looks pretty cool. I'm probably going to make like a small like walk area here, since this like view from here, that looks amazing. Of course, I was building it on this way, but I actually think I think I'm going to make like a little plaza here where you can look on this, since this looks really cool. All right, there we have the exit connected to this random S-path that, well, leads nowhere, but oh well. And I will have to plan out a little bit of a queue. To be fair, the queue itself is not going to be the most special thing in the world. It's just going to be a path around here and then connects, I guess, here to the path. Alright, so before I'm going to get all the fans, I really want to add all the supports. I'm very excited for that. So I guess I'm just going to be doing that. And let's just do that in the form of a very fast time lapse. Alright, there we go. The roller coaster is done. And I have to say, I am pretty happy with it. Of course, I've not detailed it extremely. I've not done the station itself or the queue. I don't think there's really a point of making a whole fence for that and that stuff. I did make a fence around this, which I did have to say did actually work pretty decent. But just from this area down here, I think I really love this roller coaster, and it's actually pretty easy to make. So if you want to make this coaster too, you now sort of know how to make it. But now is of course the question, how is the coaster? Of course we know it's under 100 meters, but is it good? Is it bad? The only thing I've forgotten to change is the terrain color, so let me do that actually. Alright, let's have a look. So of course we're first going to be launching forward, and we're going pretty much almost in vertical, but we're not making it, which means we're going to be launched backwards onto the spike, and then we are going full power straight to the front, and then we're having actually quite a lot of hang time, I feel like, in that inversion. And then we go all the way up into this sort of inverted spike, spiral spike, or whatever you call it. And then of course we do the same backwards, and then we just make it back with, I would say, a lot of hang time, which I think in real life would be amazing. And then of course we break down, we just go up a little bit on the spike. We do of course then enter the station. That is the roller coaster. So yeah, it's of course quite a short layout, but with 100 meters you can definitely make a good roller coaster if you know what sort of layout you want. You're definitely not going to make a good full like circle layout, or I think like for a 100 meter coaster, I think this is probably one of the best things you can actually do with it, and I'm really happy with the end result. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel, and then guys, I will say, as always, goodbye.